super unleaded gasoline, higher octane for better performance.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sharon Smith. We've got Major League Baseball's greatest hits up next here on ESPN. A look at the '69 Mets. We'll also take a look at what happened today to the 1986 Mets in their opening game. Here it is. The New York Mets win 4-2 over Pittsburgh. Dwight Gooden, who won 24 times last year, has won his first of the season. Also in the National League today, Montreal and Atlanta. Atlanta leading 5-0. They are into the top of the 8th inning. Chicago and St. Louis, they are in the 5th there. St. Louis leading 2-0. San Francisco and Houston, this is a 5th inning score. They are tied at 3. As for the American League, the New York Yankees have won their opening day game for the first time since 1981, a 4-2 victory over the world champion Kansas City Royals. Ron Guidry, who won 22 games last year, has won his first of this season. Bud Black is the loser. But Twiniger, a 3-run home run in that game. Texas is leading Toronto 3-0. That is in the bottom of the 4th inning right now. The rest of the American League a little bit later on. We're going to take a short time out, then take a look at what's going on in the NBA tonight.
For unleaded gasoline, higher octane for better performance.
Back to ESPN's presentation of baseball's greatest hits. For the next hour, in conjunction with Major League Baseball Productions, we're going to take a look at one of the most exciting World Series in history. We're talking about 1969, the New York Mets and the Baltimore Orioles. We'll be joined by Kurt Gowdy for this one-hour presentation, and Kurt gives us a preview of what's to come.
In 1969, man...
It's me again to tell you all you get by...
You won't believe what's happening inside your muffler. Rust that starts on the inside is eating its way through. The Napa Advantage muffler with Absorbite helps prevent internal rust. The inside of this muffler was not protected with Absorbite. This muffler was. You can see the difference. The Napa Advantage is even covered by a lifetime warranty. Of course, you may never have to use it. The Napa Advantage. It puts rust at a disadvantage. Available at thousands of Napa outlets.
3rd and 2 outs, Gentry faces Elrod Hendricks. The scene is now set for one of the great catches in World Series history. Hendricks belts it to deep left center. Agee races for it. What a play. Let's watch that amazing catch again in slow motion as Tom Agee robs the Baltimore Orioles of 2 big runs. Sixth inning now. The Mets' Ken Boswell at bat with a score still.
Vision Cable now offers you the Home Video Store, a pay-per-view channel that lets you pick from a monthly selection of the hottest recently released movies and special events when available in your home for a small charge per viewing. The Home Video Store means no more inconveniences like renting a VCR, returning a video, or not being able to rent your favorite movie at all. All you have to do to order the Home Video Store is to look over the monthly movie selections, dates, and times in your cable guide and place your orders by calling customer service at 797-9900 Monday through Friday between the hours of 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. The Home Video Store selections will air on Channel 54 for a small charge per viewing. So don't forget to check your cable guide for the monthly Home Video Store selections and order by calling 797-9900. Here are this month's Home Video Store coming attractions.
of all the things that are tough in our world, you're bound to think of this. Big Ford pickups. They have a tradition of toughness. They're built Ford tough. Get 9.9% financing on new Ford F-150s.
We got what it takes, true value. We got what it takes.
Seal small holes and inflate your tire fast with heavy-duty puncture seal. In April, get an 18-ounce can of puncture seal for just $2.99, plus a $2 mail-in rebate, making your final cost just 99 cents. Look for the banner at participating True Value hardware stores and home centers.
We got what it takes, true value.
One of the boxing world's fastest rising stars is on ESPN Friday. Freddie Pendleton, fresh from a knockout win against former junior lightweight champ Roger Mayweather, takes on Shelton LeBlanc. Plus, the Western Division lightweight tournament semifinals, live on ESPN's Friday Night Fights. Baseball's back, and ESPN's following all the big stories inside the Major League. Find out who's hot and who's not Monday on ESPN.
So yes, 1969 would be an amazing year, especially for the New York Mets. And they would forever live in the legacy of the '69 championship that truly stamped them amazing. 1969, the year of two major accomplishments. Man setting foot on the moon and the Mets winning the World Championships. For Kurt Gowdy, in conjunction with Major League Baseball Productions, I'm George Grand for Major League Baseball's Greatest Hits.
Imagine being on location with ESPN at events from around the world. Places you dream about. Now you can be there when ESPN takes you on World Tour. The first stop on the tour is the French Open. And your chance to be there with us in Paris is your entry in the World Tour Sweepstakes. To enter, watch any of ESPN's tennis events in April. Catch the World Tour winning slogan that will be announced during the event. Write it on a card with your name and address and mail to World Tour Sweepstakes, Post Office Box 1132, Ridgely, Maryland 21683. That's World Tour Sweepstakes, Post Office Box 1132, Ridgely, Maryland 21683. That entry will qualify you for the grand prize of a trip for two to the French Open. And that's only one stop on ESPN's World Tour.
But it's been one of my big problems, I think, really, is this belief in myself that I can do it over here. I've done it everywhere else but America, so this time it's come right.
The discipline with which the tournament has been run in the past, the marvelous setting, the beautiful place, and the fantastic things that have come out of Augusta and the Masters have made it what it is.
You know what I like best about the Masters? They don't have anybody in it I've never heard of.
All this and more on Inside the PGA Tour. Brought to you by Smith Barney. They make money the old-fashioned way. They earn it. By Ram Golf, the winning force in golf the last 6 years. And by Buick. For a real commitment to quality, it's today's Buick. Golf has a rich tradition of great champions. Champions who have enriched the game with superior feats of golfing skill over extended periods in different eras. Hogan, Nelson, and Snead. Then came Arnold Palmer. Gary Player. The awesome Jack Nicklaus. And Tom Watson. One champion, though, stands out from the rest, for he gave us more than his feats as a golfer. He left us a monument to the excellence that he epitomized. His accomplishments as a golfer were exceeded only by his accomplishments as a man. Each spring, along with the dogwood and azalea, the spirit of Bob Jones blossoms anew over the Augusta National Golf Club. It is the Masters, the championship that Bob Jones founded, played over the course that he designed. His legacy for all of us, a priceless gift, the Masters.
Welcome to Adventures in Insurance. Today we're with a man in the fast food business. What kind of food do you serve, sir?
Toast and thick shakes. I feature white, whole wheat, rye, or pumpernickel buttered on the near or far side.
You have insurance?
So works. Plus an installment plan that lets me pay premiums monthly, quarterly, or semi-annually without interest charges from the Hartford.
All company with the moose.
It's a stag.
By the way, what kind of thick shakes do you offer?
Prone.
Year after year, you'll like doing business with the Hartford, the insurance people of ITT.
Of all the discerning people who buy Buicks, more buy Century than any other. Now, why is that? Is it because of Century's standard fuel injection and front-wheel drive? Or perhaps it's Century's distinctive style and unmistakable comfort? Actually, there are a lot of good reasons for buying a new Century, but the best one still is, you deserve it.
Wouldn't you really rather have a Buick?
Betty Dorfman before the Nikon One Touch. Betty after the Nikon One Touch. The Parfit family before the Nikon One Touch. The Parfit family after. Mr. Dennis Pinkstaff before. Mr. Pinkstaff after.
This is great.
The new autofocus autoflash Nikon One Touch. It's so easy to use, it's given thousands of people something they've always wanted.
Oh, the baby's a week old. Got any pictures?
Pictures they can be proud of.